Here we are in Dublin Airport with the Ireland under-19 cricket team. We're about to leave to go to the World Cup in Bangladesh. This is Aisling for Slog Sweep TV.
When an opportunity comes along that you don't expect, quite often that can be a good thing. It means you're pretty fresh, it's going to be new, you've got less time to maybe think about it and get overawed by the experience. You can tend to just hit the ground running and say, look, give it that sort of carefree sort of approach to it. You go into it and there's no expectations of you really, because you're invited and you've come through a different route. So let's have fun and let's give it a real crack and maybe show the reason why we should have been there in the first place. So yeah, I think the boys will be up for it.
You know, you've got to go out every day and think that you can win a game of cricket. You've got to get 10 wickets and you can win a game of cricket. So we fear nobody, and on our day, we'll go out and try and beat what's put in front of us. But the biggest game that we can look at is the first game, and that's against India. Hopefully it's going to be live on TV. It's going to be a massive occasion for the guys. So just to go out and enjoy that and take it one match at a time.
Yeah, well, it's obviously a great honour to represent your country at any level, especially at a World Cup. It's sort of an added honour to myself, and especially being only a person from the NCU, it's a great privilege. There's a couple of lads up from the northwest as well, so thankfully there's a few Northerners on the squad. I'm not just the only one, but to be the only from the NCU, yeah, it's a privilege, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're fortunate that we can get to Dubai for 4 or 5 days leading in before we get to Bangladesh. That'll help with temperature. We have fantastic facilities there. I know that they have pitches and conditions there that can be quite similar to Bangladesh, depending on the way they set it up when we get there. So I think the boys, once they get to that point and they get their head around a few days, just getting acclimatised the way the pitches might play, I think that's going to be a big part of it for us going into the first warm-up games before the World Cup.
What are your hopes and aspirations for this tour?
Well, obviously we're going to try to win the tournament, but even if that, we just want to have a great time and make the most out of such a fantastic experience in Bangladesh.
I'd like to think we can hopefully get out of our group. So we play India in the first game and then hopefully can beat Nepal in the second one, and then it'll go into the New Zealand game hopefully and see what happens there. Yeah, but we're going to the World Cup to win matches, so hopefully we can do that.
In a lot of ways, I feel really pleased for the boys that they've actually got this opportunity. I know it's come through a different route to get there, but they've played some really good cricket in the 2 tournaments that we've played, and I think they deserve their opportunity to test themselves against the best in the world. And for their sake, we're really pleased for them. I think we've played Nepal twice. They're in our group. We think we can do really well against them, and we're hoping we might be able to turn over one of the big boys as well on the way. Hi, I'm Craig Hogan, coach of the under-19s and the World Cup. Follow all the action on Cricket Island.